My name is Crepereia Tryphaena. My name may not be familiar to you, but let me tell you my story. I was living in ancient Rome, just as you are living today, between dreams and responsibilities. I was found with my grave goods in a tomb. My life and my death live again today in this place. Today I take you through the Museo Centrale Montemartini, a special place where the art and history of ancient Rome coexist with the traces of industrial progress. This museum was born in an old power plant, and ancient Roman statues stand out among the machines that once lit up the city. Now you find yourself in the atrium, surrounded by sarcophagi, silent witnesses to death in ancient Rome. But death, for us Romans, was never a final end. It was a passage, a threshold to cross, just as you are here today, diving into the past, through these monuments carved in marble. In front of you is the sarcophagus with Apollo and Marsyas. The carved images narrate the famous myth in which Marsyas, a bold satyr, challenges Apollo to a musical contest. Marsyas is defeated, and the punishment Apollo inflicts is cruel. Next to it is the sarcophagus with Clypeus, supported by winged heroes. Here we see the portrait of the deceased in the centre of the Clypeus, surrounded by putti and personifications of the seasons. The marble represents youth and beauty, but also the inexorable passage of time. The carved details evoke a sweetness and melancholy, life immortalized, but also the awareness that everything is destined to change, even the most beautiful things. Continuing on, we find the sarcophagus with Hercules and Cerberus. The scene depicts Hercules, dragging the three-headed dog out of the underworld. Hercules has always been the symbol of strength and courage, but here he also becomes the image of returning from death. This is one of the depictions that most strikes the Roman imagination, Hercules triumphing over the greatest obstacles, even death itself. This sarcophagus is not only a tribute to the hero, but a message of hope and resurrection. Finally, we stop in front of the sarcophagus with Winged Victories. The two victories, depicted with their wings spread, support the Clypeus in the centre. Their figure is soaring and proud, a symbol of eternal glory. At the feet of the victories we see scenes related to the Dionysian world, where life and death merge in an eternal cycle of rebirth. These images evoke the joy and immortality of the soul, which, like the victories, can fly free beyond the confines of earthly life. In my own time, I also reflected on these same themes. Life is short, but memories, and what we leave behind, can survive. As you stand among these monuments, think about who we have been and who we are today. The emotions and dreams that drive us are the same, and in these sarcophagi we can find not only a distant past, but a part of ourselves.